Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. I'm PR, you're on PR's TT, PR's Thoughts and Theories. This subject here is a really touchy subject. I might even get emotional speaking on this, but I recently watched a video on the discussion of feminism, and I made a couple videos back about masculinity in the household and relationships. And with the feminism, it's today's feminism from back in the 40s and 50s is totally different. And feminism back then was more about equality, showing that a woman can hold jobs and not just be a full-time mother and stuff like that. And today's feminism is more of hatred of men and saying, I don't need a man. I don't need a man in my life. I can do this on my own. And then when they have children and single mothers struggling, trying to be a full-time mom and have a full-time job, I feel like that feminism of today is just showing its toll on the struggles of being a feminist today. And the women today don't seem to understand or see that it is a struggle for them. Then they're poorly misguided in this movement, because everybody needs somebody. Unless you're highly successful and can afford a nanny, or rich enough to be able to do things on your own financially, because money makes the world go around. And but the part of the discussion of the video that I put in the description was a hot topic of abortion. And within the feminist group, they're pro-abortion, and I, for one, am not. I'm pro-life. I say this because I was in a relationship years ago, and the girlfriend at the time had told me she was pregnant. And when she had told me, she was scared. She had the look of fear in her eyes, telling me this, not knowing what I would say. And when my response to her was joy. I was glad. I was so happy. I told her, look, we got this. You're not alone. And I felt like it made her feel better. And I was so excited. I'd called my mom, told her she was going to be a grandma. And her mother talked her into getting an abortion. And it broke my heart. I felt I had no say-so in that conversation. And because I was madly in love with her, and I was just like, this is what you want to do. I didn't argue it, basically. So that always affected me for the longest, to this day. But yeah, being someone who's pro-life, the part in the discussion when they're talking about abortion, it goes different ways. Like, yeah, there's certain situations where people are they're being sexually assaulted and then can't have the child, or don't want the child because this is a person that took something from them, the innocence, something that they wasn't trying to give to that person, and got them impregnated. And there's situations with incest, like, but at the same time, like, There's different forms of there's different forms. I can't even say the word. The ways of stopping a pregnancy. Not to get too vulgar, but if the guy doesn't know how to pull out when he's about to feel really great, there's condoms. And if there's no condoms, there's a plan B. There's a safe sex. Women out there who are fighting for the right to abort I think are just promiscuous women who just feel like they're using that as a form of, I can't even think of the word. But if you can't practice safe sex, I feel like, I'm not sure what that law is called that was just granted and everybody was at uproar with. If you can't practice safe sex, that's what I'm trying to get at. If you can't practice safe sex and you're constantly getting pregnant and having to abort a child, there should be a limit. After the third one, you're obviously very promiscuous and don't know how to practice safe sex. I'm sorry, but you're now a mother. You're gonna be pregnant. There's got to be a cap to that. But yeah, I didn't mean to get so emotional about this subject. Like I said, it's a really touchy subject. I don't want to seem like I'm against women's rights. It's her body, her choice. Just like the story I just explained to you when the girlfriend at the time told me this, she was going forward with this, that I felt like I had no voice in it. And being a potential father of the baby, I felt like I should have had a voice and tried to stop it, but it's her body, her choice. So I just let it be and just been broken about that ever since. But some people are meant to have children, I guess, and some people aren't. God hasn't blessed me with one. Hopefully one day I'll meet the right one and we'll be glad to move forward and having a child with me. But yeah, I said I didn't want to make a video for the rest of the weekend, but watching that video, the discussion, I just had to. So check out the video. It touches on a bunch of subjects besides abortion. It's about feminism and stuff like that. But hope everybody has a safe and happy New Year's. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Peace.